Hello everyone. Now we are moving to the next important function which we can work with in our GTK tutorial application, and we are going to learn a new function. I commented out the last function because we don't need that now, so basically the program looks now like this. Okay, so let's see which is the function. Before that, let's see, we learned already about those 6 functions, and now it's time to learn a new one, which is GTK-grid attach next to. Let's see what exactly does this function. I already prepared it here. It says it is a function which returns void and takes 6 parameters, and let's see its description. Add a widget to the grid. The widget is placed next to sibling. So this means what this means you will see in the moment. On the side determined by the side, when sibling is null, the widget is placed in row for left or right placement, or column 0 for top or bottom placement, at the end indicated by the side. Okay, this function takes, like I said already, 6 parameters. The first one is our GTK grid, the second is the child. The next one is the sibling, the child of grid that child will be placed next to, or null to child at the beginning or end. The side of sibling that child is pointed next to, the width and the height. Those two we already talked, we know them, and we will set them now to 1 again. They are not gonna span. So that being said, we know about the grid, we know about the child, we know about width and side. We don't know too much information about sibling and side and how those two works together with the child. Okay, that being said, let's call this function. Better, let me call it here. Let me call it here. I will comment out this part here. So basically, like the reference said, we need 6 parameters. The first one is the grid. Okay, so it is the grid. The second one, it is the child. The child, of course, is the child which we are working to, so the child 2, because it's about the child 2 now. And now it's the sibling which we need in our place. The sibling will be, where do we want to put this child? So we want to put next to child 1. So that being said, we are going to use the child 1 as a sibling. And then the next one says GTK position type. If we see here, we already saw in other tutorials, we have 4 positions: left, right, top and bottom. So this means let's see, let's use the right one now, and then the last one are 1 and 1. Okay, so I run the program now just to see what we are doing here. Let me move this down here. So let's see, I said GTK grid attach next to. Okay, and I said in our grid, where take the child 2 which we are creating and put it next to child 1 at the GTK position right. So basically, what did we did here? The sibling was here. So this is our sibling. This is the child 1. This is the grid. We know already. So this is they are all those 4 childs. This is the child 1. This is our sibling. Yes. So we said attach our child 2 next to child 1 at the position right. This is the right position. So basically, we put here the child we wanted to have it. So the child, it is now here. Okay, so that being said, this is the way how you do it. In the same manner, you can of course change it. For example, if you want to put child 3, let's call again. Okay, I will just copy the whole part here because we don't need it, and we will say put the child 3 next to the child 1, but this time put it at the bottom. So let's compile it and run it. As you can see, we said put the child 3, which is this one, next to the child 1, but at the bottom of the child 1. This is what we basically did now, so that you understand. And of course the same things happens if you, for example, let's call this function again right here. Let's comment out the grid attach, and says this time we are going to, let's say, 3 and 4, and put it at the position, put a 4 child next to 3 at the position right again, of course. So I will run the program now. And what we are doing now here, we said inside this grid, take the child 4 and put it next to the child 3, which is this one, at its right position here. And basically we are putting the child 4 next to the child 3 at its right position. Okay, so that being said, this is about how you are working with GTK grid attached and GTK grid attached next to. I think it is clear now for you. I think then that you know now how you can work with this function, and basically I hope I explained it enough well that you can understand what I was talking about. And once that you understand these things, then you know how to create your programs and how to arrange your childs inside your grid container. Okay, so that being said, we are talking today about this function, and now that we know how the function works, we can throw it up here until the next time. So basically, just remember the way you attach a child. When you see this ugly function here, which if you are not enough sure, just use grid attach, because it's much easier to understand it, but at some point you notice that probably it will be better for you to work with it once that you understand it's much clearer. So you have a grid, you have a child, you have a sibling and a position. So this means basically you put your child next to your sibling at the right position, you put your child next to the sibling at the bottom position, you put your child to the sibling at the right position. So basically this is the way how you interpret this function. Okay, so thank you guys for watching. If you like it, please subscribe, share with your friends, and until next time, see you guys.